Hello, welcome back to another Project Pan update. My name is Madeline and I run a shop called Basswood Beauty on Etsy where I make tinted lip balms and bath care and body care and nail care products. But I just love beauty and I want to share some of that on here as well as a little bit of behind the scenes running my business. So today I'm doing my Project Pan update. I do this monthly. It's sort of evolving and changing as I learn how I want to do this. I originally was going to do a rolling Project Pan where as I finished something, I rolled in something new. And today I actually do have quite a few empties and I'm going to be switching out some of the products. So I'm really excited. And I hope you are too. And I also have photos from last month this time to compare like how much progress I've made. So starting with this bronzer and this blush and this eyeshadow from Maybelline, I actually set usage goals for these instead of finishing them for the month, just to kind of make sure I was reaching for them and using them. Because this one is just taking absolutely forever to reach pan on. Like, I don't know, it's quite a thick pan. And I just feel like I'm nowhere near panning it, even though I use it almost every day. And I definitely hit the usage goal on this and the Cover FX bronzer of 15 uses for the month. I pretty much reach for these almost every day. And I hope that pan is a little bit bigger, but I'm not sure. But what I did find, because I was sort of struggling reaching for these for a little bit there, is that I found that I just liked to combine them. I just took one brush and dipped in this, dipped in that, kind of went back and forth, and just put it almost like that product bronzer from Bare Minerals, something sort of like that. So between a blush and a bronzer mix. I didn't want to apply them separately because I don't have time for that. I just want to get my makeup done quickly in the morning. And then as far as this, it's just, I have another pretty old one that I actually hit pan on. It's like their rose gold color. And I mean, as you can see, I made a huge dip in this. And that's the bottom right there. So I'm like right at the bottom there. But it's just so dried out. It makes it really difficult to use. And I'm quite tired of this color. I was sort of using it as an eye primer. And I just don't like it. I feel like it makes my eyes look tired. It doesn't brighten my face at all. I don't feel like it's the right color for me. So I'm ready to get rid of this completely from my collection. I think I will clean it out and either recycle it or hold on to this. My daughter always likes little containers like this, so we'll find a use for it somehow, but I'll probably clean that out since it's pretty much no good. And then, oh, another exciting one. I did finally finish this Maybelline Lasting Drama light liner. I had a hard time with this, but I just have that little tiny, I'm like, I guess I could dig it out, but I'm just over this. I've had this for like years and I'm so ready to move this out. This one I'm not done with, surprisingly. This is a lip balm of mine that from my shop. This is old packaging. I took the label off just so I could see where I was at, and I just have a little bit left at the top here, so I'm just trying to finish that up. What else did I have? Behind here fell. This was kind of exciting as well. This is the Hourglass Vanish concealer. Can't get it to focus, sorry. Airbrush concealer, and I do love this concealer, but just this morning I took the little stopper out and found that it's pretty much empty. I thought I was going to have like all this product still in here, but I just have just a little bit, but basically there's nothing in there. So I'm going to use this up in hopefully just the next few days and roll in something else. which I already have picked out. And then this was another interesting one. I started at the top and was like working my way down with this little sample eyeshadow pack from Ilia. And I mean, obviously they make it look beautiful on her, but I was like, oh, I have this last one, the color that I wasn't drawn to. And I was like, okay, this is my last day. I'm going to use it. And I opened it up. And I'm sorry, but this color just looked like puke to me. And I was not inspired to use it whatsoever. Yeah, it's a matte, like, green, but it just, I don't know. I was quite grossed out this morning. I was like, I don't want to put that on my eyes. I'm sure someone else would love it. And I actually pulled out, I was like, oh, maybe I'll replace these with this little mini of theirs that I have in Mythic, which is like a rose gold, and it's very beautiful, but this is completely dried out. So I did use it quite a bit when I first got it, but I'm surprised. I mean, for the price of these, I wouldn't purchase one of these because it dries out so fast. I mean, it's sort of like these. Like, you get some use, but then they dry out and you can't use it all the way up. Because this color was my absolute favorite. I didn't care for these two, but this one was so, so pretty. Like a matte, dark brown, purpley color. That is one that I would purchase, but just because they dry out so quickly, yeah, I think I'll pass. Let's see, what else? Oh, last product. All right, my phone filled up there for a minute, so I had to delete some content off my phone. So this one I'm quite happy with. Not happy that it's broken, which makes it a little bit more difficult to use. But I actually hit pan in this color, which I wasn't like expecting or planning on. I just wanted to finish up this one, which I'm making good progress on because I'm using it sort of like an all over face highlight and on my lids, and I'm just trying to, it's a nice light color that I can just kind of put all over and use up. But I think once that one's used up, which was my goal, is I was going to move this one out and maybe even just kind of out of my collection since it's broken. And they are colors that I love. It was only in a dollar palette from the dollar store, but it's old and it's been well loved and used. So I don't know if it's one that I would keep using. Maybe I'd hold on to it because I love these colors and I want to make my own eyeshadows at some point, and I would use those as sort of a reference. But yeah, I don't know if I would personally use it anymore. Not sure. I don't know. This color I reach for a lot, so maybe I would. So now I'm going to just show you what I'm going to roll in for the concealer, which, as you know, I'm not completely finished with yet, but I'm going to roll in my Flower Beauty concealer, which I have used quite a bit in the past, and I really enjoy it. I don't really know why I stopped using it. I don't know, I got this one and replaced this one, but I would say they're somewhat similar, and this one is drugstore and this is high-end. So if you're looking for a good drugstore concealer, I really do enjoy this one. It works very well on my under eyes. So I'll be rolling that in, and then as far as this, I'm going to actually replace it with this AOA Studio Wonder Skin Illuminating Primer. It looks full, it's not, it's on its last leg for sure, so I think that this will be an easy one to hopefully finish up this month. And I just use it as an all-over face primer. And I thought, well, this is shimmery and this is shimmery, so I'll just replace that with that. Let's see, this one and the eyeshadows, because I was trying to stay at 8 products to work on. I have been reaching for this. I don't know how it'll go, but this is the Coulorpop Lux, like cream lip product or something. I'm not sure. It's a matte finish. It's in Keep It Koi, which I don't think they make anymore. But now that it was like sitting upright, I'm like, oh, I have a lot in here. But it feels like when I use it that I don't have a whole lot in here. So, and I like to use it on my cheeks and my lips as a multi-purpose product. So I feel like it's something I could get through quickly, but then I also have the bronzer and the blush. And these are pretty much like all the products I use on a daily basis. So I'm not sure how this one will go. Maybe I'll just set like a usage goal again. 15 might be a little too high. Maybe I'll do 12 or something, or 10. But I think that's one that I'll roll in. And then I was looking through my eyeshadows, and I have these two little samples from Silk Naturals that are very beautiful. I've used this one a few times, but I think just because they're in these little bags, there's quite a bit of product in there, but I was like, maybe I think I have some really tiny little containers that I can sort of sift this into, and then I could use this up because they are very pretty colors. I thought this one would be really beautiful as an eyeliner, and this is a nice like one and done eyeshadow. So I kind of want to use those up. Yeah, I am obviously choosing products that I kind of like already been working on and feel like I can finish. It definitely gives you a little bit more sense of like accomplishment. So, so as you can see, that is what I'm reaching for. But thank you for watching, and that's it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.